So there's been a lot of buzz lately on my social media feed and just everywhere about this man right here. And to be honest, controversy and getting attention is not anything new in the celebrity world, especially people like Kanye. I remember growing up, he had, I think it was a feud or some beef with Taylor Swift over some award that she got. And he's always just said a lot of controversial things like, slavery was a choice and a bunch of other stuff. And, not to mention, he married perhaps the most controversial people ever, which is Kim Kardashian. So this man, we know he loves controversy, he likes the limelight, and it's quite sad because that's just his lifestyle. That's just his lifestyle choices. And I'm just gonna show a clip of what he did recently. Parading his wife at I think it was some award show. I forgot the award show name, but I think it was the Grammys actually. And he paraded his wife around, and just check out this what he did, and it's really crazy and it's really like quite insane and quite disgusting. So check out this clip. So yeah, pretty wild stuff. And this man has been wilding, and this is not the only thing that he has done. My man, and besides just pimping out his wife, he has said some pretty crazy stuff about Jews and Hitler and the Nazis and all that. And I think he recently deactivated his Twitter account, X account should I say. He's been tweeting a lot of wild stuff, and yeah, it's quite sad because just like a few years ago, I remember this guy releasing a Christian rap album. I remember him professing his faith, saying that he's born again, he's let Jesus into his life, he believes Jesus is Lord and Savior. And yeah, it's quite sad. I remember I remember an episode in Keeping Up the Kardashians when my family still used to watch that. I remember there was an episode where he was even like upset over his wife dressing up immodestly. I mean, you all know what Kim Kardashian does. And you know how over the past like couple years and even couple months, last few months, how that's all turned around now, and how the fruit isn't showing anymore. Like I heard that he recently started releasing a porn company, and I also heard that this man, like his wife, doing that with his wife, and also like his latest album that he's had right now has a lot of blasphemy and also has a lot of cursing in it, just not the fruits of Christ. So it really is sad because just a couple years ago we thought this guy was coming to true salvation, but then again, can you honestly trust what celebrities say? And it brings me to verses in the Bible and Jesus speaking here about what happens when an unclean spirit leaves a man and what happens when the unclean spirit comes back into the man. So check out these Bible verses here, and you let me know if they relate to the situation of Kanye. Well, check out these Bible verses right here. The first one comes from Matthew 12, verse 43. I'm reading from the King James Version, and it says, "When an unclean spirit goes out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, finding none. Then he saith, I will return unto my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth that house empty, swept, and garnished. Then he goeth and taketh himself 7 other more spirits, more wicked than himself. They enter in and dwell there. And the last state of the man is worse than the first. Even so it shall be unto this wicked generation." And it doesn't stop there, because I'm going to link the scripture up to another one I have. And this is also Jesus speaking, and it's Luke 9 verse 65. Luke 9 verse 62, my bad. And it says, Jesus said unto the disciples, he's talking to the disciples, and he says, "No man having put his hand to the plow looking back is fit for the kingdom." So what I believe is that Kanye was truly saved, and he didn't truly believe in Jesus being his own savior, but because he was looking back and because he still wanted some of the luxuries of the old lifestyle, he never really moved forward in his relationship with God, and that's made him go the way that he's going. That's why he's says such crazy stuff, because he's become worse than he was before. I mean, I think there's also another Bible verse that says that if you've tasted the kingdom, bro, like if you've tasted light and you go out of that light, you only become more and more darker. So yeah, I think that's what's happened to Kanye, and I see that as a lot with a lot of people. You know, a lot of people when they deconstruct from Christianity, quite often they return back to the vices that they liked, which is, it might have been drinking, it might have been girls, it might have been pornography, all that stuff. They return to the stuff, and they often become worse. They often become addicted to this stuff even more, because how can I say it? Because the devil wants to snatch you up even more. He doesn't want you to come back to the kingdom of light. So my encouragement, if Kanye ever does watch this video, which I highly doubt it, is that he needs to go and seek God again, and we need to generally be praying for this man, because again, no one's ever too far away from God's light, no one's too far away from Jesus' touch, and I just pray that this man can be a better father to his kids, can be a better role model to his kids, because at the end of the day, as much as people are making videos and I'm making a video about them, this guy is a father, this guy is a family, this guy has people that look up to him. There are people that are still fans of Kanye West, and we want him to be a good example. And obviously he's not reflecting the fruit of a Christian. Obviously he's constructed the faith because he calls himself God and all that stuff, but we need to pray that he comes back to Christ, and he's like that prodigal son who basically is living on harlots, but comes back to the Father who loves him so much. And you know, time is running out. The world, Jesus is coming back. The world is getting more and more wicked, so we need more people like him to turn to Jesus fully, and we need them to be saved, guys. As much as I'm making these reaction videos, we need to pray for these people, even if they don't know us and they don't actually care about us. We need to be praying for them because we need to love the people that are around us. We need to love our enemies. And yeah, guys, really is sad. Pray for Kanye. And yeah, if you like this video, comment below what you think about this whole Kanye West situation. If it's just a publicity stunt for his new album. And yeah, comment below, like this video, subscribe to this channel, check out this new video right here.